Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making some banana bread, and I figured I'd share my recipe with you. I love to dive and I love to do couponing and anything that's thrifty, but can't dive right now, so I figured we'll share some of the other things with you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification so you get all my notifications. Thanks. So I've already put in my sugar, and for one loaf you're looking at 1 cup of sugar and a half a cup of softened butter. So I have a whole cup, so I'm doubling the recipe. So right now I'm just mixing together, creaming them together. I had a ton of bananas and I just didn't want them to go to waste. So, and they are actually absolutely terrific if you put them in the freezer. So I've got that creamed up pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and work on the other ingredients. And so I am going to be doing the bananas. So I'm going to go ahead and crush up the bananas. And these are pretty soft, so they definitely needed to be done today. So I don't know what your favorite kind of bread is, but these are absolutely terrific. I like cutting them up and into the slices and putting a little bit of butter on them, and I actually have been grilling them on the stove in a pan, and they're absolutely terrific. That is all that's left of my bananas, and they are definitely very ripe. I don't want them to go to waste. So rather than the regular way, I actually have been using a potato masher. And then you need to add in the bananas and eggs in with your sugar mixture. Okay, so it's going to be 2 eggs for a loaf, and I'm doing 2 loaves, so we're going to double that recipe. Use my blender to do this part. Now if you don't have the 4 bananas that it takes for a loaf, it's okay, because you can actually do it with less than that. I just like mine nice and creamy, and that's why I use the amount that I use. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to mix together the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. And those three items, of course, I'm doubling them, and you have to sift them through together before you add them in with the other mixture. And I'm a very much a girl that's clean as you go, so you'll see me reuse a lot of items as I'm going. Okay, so next we're going to do you're going to sift together the flour, which for mine I'm doing a double batch, so it's 1.5 cups of flour. So for me it's going to be 3 cups of flour, and I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which this is my dumpster baking soda. And I'm doing double batch, so it's 2 teaspoons. And it's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'm doing a double, so that's my salt and my baking soda. And I'm very glad I found that baking soda because I didn't have much left. Okay, so we're just going to sift it together. I don't know how many of you have used these. It's been a long time. You don't see them very often. So I'm just sifting my flour and my salt and my baking soda together. Step is actually blending that in with your banana. You don't want to overmix it. You just want to do it till it's well combined, but you don't want to overdo it. So we are going to mix that together. Now that is all combined, that's all the ingredients. So the next thing that I have to do is I have to take my baking pans and I need to grease and flour them. So I'm going to take a little bit of the shortening. I like the other pan much better than this one because it's actually a little bit wider and a little bit better. It actually cooks it better, I found, in that one than it does in this one. But we are going to make do with what we have. finish flouring this other one and I'll be back. Okay, so now I have my 2 pans all flour. And next I'm just going to take that and put that into the 2 pans. And I'm going to spread it out evenly. More to put in this one. So now I have my 2 things of banana bread ready to go, and I'm going to take them and put them in the oven and bake them for about 50 minutes. And we'll see you back here when it's done. So I went and I checked on it, and I already put the tin foil over top of it and put it in for an additional 15 minutes. That one needs a little bit more time, and that one is done. And the reason I'm putting the foil over it is to make sure it won't make the bread quite as dark. So I'm going to put it in for maybe another 5 minutes. And we will check on it again in about 5 minutes. Banana bread. Hey guys, now it's time. If you don't want to eat your bread right away, I like to freeze it. So the 2 things that we're going to need is some plastic wrap and some aluminum foil. So you take the plastic wrap and you wrap it up, and then you surround that with the aluminum foil, and then it's ready to go, and it's in the oven, good for you whenever you're ready to eat it. I just use, it's just actually a little toddler knife. I have knife forks and spoons, and I figure it's the best way to get it out. It's not going to scratch my pan up. And if it sticks a little bit, it's okay. Sometimes it doesn't want to come out real easy. You just kind of jiggle it a little bit, and it'll come out for you. Here we go. It's over in the box. No wonder it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Now it's coming out. Nice and easy. And there we go. I'm just going to mark it with the date, and it's ready to go for the freeze. If you guys enjoyed this recipe, and hope to see you again. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit that bell so you get all my notifications.